And we're live. For some reason, Twitter is not working. A premium account on Twitter is required for live broadcast on their platform. Please upgrade to a premium subscription. AP, I need money.
You need what?
I need money.
He needs you to make it rain. Make it rain, girl.
Subscribe to Twitter. I don't know why it's saying, hey, you need this to be on. That don't make any sense to me, honestly. It really doesn't.
Listen, we can negotiate a raise in your salary later, but you got to put that one outfit on, and you have to wear the ball gag that has the kazoo in it.
Wait. Just when am I getting paid for this?
Hey, shut the fuck up. I volunteer as tribute.
I'm not gonna lie, Tyler. The ball gag kind of sounds hot.
Could you imagine getting spanked and then having a ball gag with a kazoo?
Now that's double hot.
No. Hey, I've seen some funny ass videos on YouTube. That might be a potential fire sale. The pain kazoo.
Do I get to spank you?
Duh.
Yeah, I think. I mean, who else is gonna spank me, Sage? No.
Well, there's Nasty Juan right there. He can spank people.
All right. Welcome to the Best Damn Podcast, a special Tuesday edition.
There is a nipple right next to you, and you're not squeezing it.
No.
Oh shit!
That's Ryan's like Kobe Ray today.
Damn! Esquiliado!
So this is going to be a special edition of the show. We wanted to try and get as many people on the show as possible. Kluge will be joining us later. We may have a couple special guests coming in. But we want to talk about the results for Wrestling for a Cure and pretty much a historic fucking weekend. I mean, let's go ahead and get it right out of the bag. Wrestling for a Cure, if you weren't there, you missed a great fucking show. Once again, A+ fucking material. These guys always put on the best that they've got, the best that they can do. They go above and beyond. Loved it this year. The only thing I did not like was the ring announcer.
Hey, now listen.
I'm going to need you to get up off my son like that.
Oh, shit. No, in all honesty, our very own Tyler Cooley ring announced, and he did a... I just happened to look over. I was going to look at Tyler Cooley and say thank you. I got Nasty Juan's fucking rubbing his titty.
Rubbing his moob.
Our very own Nasty Juan was there too.
So here's my question. Did Nasty Juan kidnap our ring announcer?
I don't know.
The ring announcer wanted to come to Nasty's house.
Ooh, look at that.
But not for Nasty. He came for Nasty Juan's partner at Wrestling for a Cure. That's who he came for.
Oh.
Skeletor is going to be pissed.
I'm waiting for the chat room to blow up.
And you wonder why our name was Nasty Enforcement, because the enforcement was nasty on this one.
So did you already experience the ball gag?
He asked if I finished the ball gag.
Wow.
I don't know if he finished the ball gag, but he definitely gagged.
Oh,
shit's already getting deep.
And last night he tried to hang with Juan when they came to the smoking the blunts, and Cooley fell asleep on Juan.
And see, that's what I hear. So what I'm understanding is Nasty Juan. Nasty Juan's probably the only one that can match my level of stonerism.
Sounds like it.
We're gonna have to figure that out.
We're gonna.
Are those cheese sticks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
I am with my. Shut.
How'd you know?
Hey,
You motherfuckers in the YouTube pages.
Listen, tell me you're fat without telling me you're fat. The fact that I could look at that and knew that right away they were cheese sticks from a distance.
Yeah.
So anyway, Wrestling for a Cure, yeah. Last year was this year was a major step up from last year for me for sure. Last year, I was there. I was the ringside cameraman. I was filming all of it this year.
Step up, you're still the same fucking height.
Ding, ding.
Was that
I know
all
it's
right? I'm
Tuesday.
sorry.
Special edition, Julie.
Wait a minute. This
Julie?
isn't Wednesday?
We accidentally got into AP's edibles and
This isn't Wednesday? What the fuck?
my bad.
We're all stoned as fuck right now.
I have been drinking way too much.
I love how in the upper right hand corner or our left it says Wednesday up there.
That says Wednesday right there. What the fuck is going
Okay, let me explain.
Kid,
Let me
right?
explain since everybody's having an issue. We're doing a special edition of the show because we want everyone on to talk about Wrestling for a Cure and how well it went and the match and their own our own reactions for season 8's closure. And we're also going to talk about the news. The news has been just crazy these past few days. We were literally live on the air
This
at
is a
Wrestling
special
for a
edition?
Cure. Yes, this is a special edition stage.
Okay.
We were live on the air when the news about Trump broke out, and
Oh, I was sitting there. Yeah.
yeah, we were literally live. Now I know people. I know there's people here who do not care for politics. I understand that. I know there's people here who don't care for one or the other. I get that. But it is historical. It's sadly historical, not in a way that it should be.
I was being interviewed.
Yeah, you were in the middle of an interview. We actually had to interrupt your interview. And yes, I did get those, Cooley, so we're good.
Dude, all I can say is when that news dropped and we started scouring on the phones and everything like that, whether you like him or you hate him, the photo they showed after they had taken out the sniper and he stood up to move off stage, he pumped his fucking fist to scream fight. That American flag was behind him. All I saw at that moment is an iconic photo that's going to be lasting forever. And all I want to say is, goddamn, that motherfucker is gangster.
Mexico!
Holy shit.
It's the photo in question.
That's it right there, dude.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
I mean, look, this is. I would not wish ill will on anybody
Excuse
or
me.
any
Trump
political
is
candidate.
one nasty man. And I'm not saying nasty in a bad way. He's nasty. He took that shot like a champion.
Yeah, he did. I mean,
He's nastier than Juan, and I drink my own nipple sweat.
Jesus Christ. That is when he got shot. That's what everybody was concerned. That was the best thing he could have done was stood up and say, "Fight, I'm okay." Because everybody was concerned. Because the last time we had a presidential assassination, someone who got this close was Reagan back in the 80s.
Well, so I got to word this right.
Yeah, we got to be careful.
I'm glad that I got the information when I did, because had I been watching it live, dude, honestly, because when I went back and watched the video, all I kept thinking to myself is how many people thought he actually dropped because he was shot
Yeah.
Yeah.
live. Because you heard the pop, you seen people look, you see him reach up, and then
Hey,
you see
John.
and it was like, oh shit. And then you see them pile on top of him. I was like, man, yeah, because when we got the news, we were like, hey, man, Trump was shot, and it grazed his ear because we'd gotten it moments after. And then we got that photo right away. And I was like, damn, man, that's fucked up.
I bet I watched that video like 15 times.
Dude, I was literally.
It's crazy.
I was talking to. It was Snowden or it was Preacher, one of the two. I think it was Snowden, about trying to get him up to do an interview because he is a member of one of Central Illinois' biggest indie tag teams, The Solution. We have two members on the show currently. And that's when my fiance Susan ran over and said, "Did you hear the news?" I'm like, "What?" And that's when she's talked about what happened. And I'm like, oh, shit. And then sure enough, by the time I get over there, Will Hite's talking about it. Tim Gibbons is talking about it. And it's like, well, we don't need to cover this one. It's good. They got it covered. Shit.
Right?
There is a hole in his suit jacket nobody's talking about. His bulletproof vest stop. Now, I did hear that. I have heard that one. But nobody is talking about it.
Man, it was crazy to.
It's crazy, yeah.
It's crazy to think about because I was doing a lot of research on it, and I mean, I thought it was the same person, but it was a completely different person. But you know, somebody tried to do the same thing at a rally for him in 2016, and they said in an whenever the FBI was talking to them that their goal was to shoot and kill Trump that year. And it's just crazy how so many people out here are just so like everybody has a right to their opinion. All right, I'm not saying that, but it's just crazy how so many people are just so hateful towards one another, and they're really out here trying to kill each other for what?
You
for
know
what?
You know what you do?
Exactly.
You yell out, Mexico!
Part of the media has built this powder cake. There's no denying it. They kept going and going, and instead of just talking bad about their opponent, they called him everything underneath the sun. They posted pictures and flyers they made and doctoring it up, making him look like Hitler. You're gonna have there's crazies on all sides. Let's be honest.
Oh yes.
But when you start doing shit like that, there are those that instead of doing the research is just instantly gonna believe it. That's like that kid in 2016. They told him, hey, he's a racist, and that's why he went off and tried to walk up to a cop to take the cop's gun to shoot, which was a very bad idea on that kid's part. But
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden they want to come out and be like, oh, well, hey, this ain't the answer, and we got to change that. Even Biden said I shouldn't have said target.
Yes.
No, dude, y'all knew what you were doing. This is solely on the media, and it's bullshit.
I think
I don't like Biden, but damn it, don't shoot the dude. Give him the AP and let AP smoke that motherfucker to heaven where they can all just be in bliss. I'd be cool with him being in, completely high.
Guys, I gotta head out for a little bit, but I'll try to jump back on when I can. I love y'all. Have a good show.
All right. 30 minutes before they were chasing him and lost him, then somehow he then appeared with a ladder carrying it. Yeah, it's really interesting. What's up there? What's up, 420? Well, he's banned in Facebook?
Because I posted a dog dry humping a fire hydrant. That sounds about right for Facebook.
That sounds about right, yeah. Wow.
That's
Let's
some messed
see.
up shit.
So there's a photo of Trump getting shot in a jacket, and nobody is talking about this, but it was shown that he did take a. Let's see.
They said it was animal cruelty? What the shit?
Animal cruelty because of.
The dog was
Okay.
dry humping a fire hydrant. That sounds more like hydrant cruelty.
All right. All right. So here's where everybody's saying that he took one in the chest, but the bulletproof vest caught it. I mean, it looks more like that might be a wrinkle or a button or
That actually does look like a hole.
It looks like something. Yeah, I'm not going to deny it. I don't know. It's just really weird. And the weirdest thing about the whole affair, and this kid that did this Thomas Matthew Crooks. Nobody knows where he came from. They hardly know anything about him.
Well, I've seen different pictures of him. Like he was in this, what was it? Video up rocket something or other.
Black something or other.
Yeah, Black
Rock.
Black
Yeah,
Rock.
Black Rock.
Yeah. I don't know.
Whatever the
This is
hell
good.
that was.
This whole thing with this kid, this Thomas Matthew Crooks, is going to end up being identical, and it almost is, to Lee Harvey Oswald, because nobody really knew who Lee Harvey Oswald was until he tried to take out, or not tried, did take out Kennedy.
So where's Jack Ruby, or who's going to be like the Jack Ruby and take? Well, no, you can't.
Well, you can't. He's gone. Yeah.
So what's the sniper's name that took him out?
That the sniper that shot Thomas Matthew Crooks.
And
Why is there always 3 names?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. What kid? What sniper are you talking about, Will Height? The guy that shot Trump?
No, the guy who shot the kid.
Oh, let me look that up real quick.
No, you're not going to find the name, dude. It was a reference into Jack Ruby, was the sniper for the Secret Service.
Oh, I get you now. That's Facebook for
and
you.
then did you guys see that? What was it yesterday? They shot someone else by the Republican National Convention area.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then today they arrested someone else that was there who was wearing a ski mask and carrying a tactical bag that had what I saw was an AR-15 pistol in it with the full magazine.
Let me see here.
I haven't heard that one.
So
it was just here recently.
I wouldn't be surprised if a million things come out of the woodwork, and now you're going to get flooded. It's hard to say what's real, what's not.
Yeah.
It says a man armed with an AK-47 pistol and wearing a ski mask was arrested on Monday, just blocks from where the Republican National Convention is being held in Milwaukee.
All right, here I got the article right here.
Investigators and Capitol Police were conducting surveillance near the RNC perimeter when they noticed a suspicious man approaching. He was wearing a ski mask and carrying a tactical bag. Well, you know, it's the middle of summer. You're wearing a ski mask and carrying a tactical bag. You know, it's not very sleuth-like, if you know what I'm saying, you know.
All right, so here I got this here. Police officers from Columbus, Ohio, shot and killed a man Tuesday afternoon at the 14th and Vliet Street in Milwaukee, which is about 1 mile away from the main RNC venue at the Visor Forum. Witnesses told WISN 12 News 2 homeless men were fighting in King Park and one of them pulled a knife out. The witnesses said the men were startled. This is about the one from yesterday. Because what you're talking about, Bubba, is the one that broke today.
It broke
the
today,
one that happened today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was. I heard there was one today that happened right outside the RNDC or RNC or whatever the fuck.
Well, I
And
thought
somebody
that this
was
one was
killed.
today because it came
What's
out
up, Vince?
just a little while ago, but it says it actually happened yesterday.
Yeah, the guy was wearing a ski mask, carrying a tactical bag.
Well, see,
Nope.
they're going to make sure to cross all the T's and dot the I's after the major fuck up that happened. That kid shouldn't have been able to get off those rounds in the first place. But some of the information that's been leaked about their investigation into the Secret Service is that some of the Secret Service snipers and others did see the kid. But
For 3 fucking minutes.
But
Well,
at the moment,
supposedly-
they could not tell. They literally thought he might have been friendly doing Overwatch. And by the time they got the okay, well, he already started popping off rounds. And at that time, they knew he wasn't friendly.
All right, so the man that was arrested today, armed man in ski mask arrested while approaching Republican National Convention perimeter in Milwaukee. The man had an AK-47 pistol. I don't know what the hell an AK-47 pistol is.
Oh,
It's a
they're
rifle.
fucking neat.
Ski mask, tactical bag, and full magazine. So he was not killed. He was arrested, and he was a 21-year-old man, was arrested around 1 p.m. on Monday at the 1200 block of North 11th Street. So, yeah, police said the man does not have a concealed carry weapon license in Wisconsin or any other state. Charges are pending review by the Milwaukee County District Attorney's Office. This comes from Associated Press, by the way.
Now,
See.
I did see a video from the actual where Trump got shot, and there was someone standing by the building, and I guess it was actual police that were supposed to be taking care of that building, and they were pointing up at the guy, and they kept telling him, "There's someone up there on the roof. There's someone up there on the roof," and
What
even
the
a
fuck
lady.
is?
You
Hold
could
on a
hear
minute. Hold on
her
a
in the
minute. What the fuck
background
is
saying
going
it.
on here?
And
What
the
it-
cops did nothing about it.
What the fuck is going on here? That's Susan. She went to go watch our show, and she said this immediately popped up.
Yeah, I just saw that.
That's from Susan. Now you got 420. Look, okay, I'll tell you all right now. For everybody who's watching on Facebook, if you want to go to YouTube where you can say things like Tyler's a fucking fat ass, Tyler has beaver teeth, Jason Wilhite's the sexiest man on earth, you want to see April's titties, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube.
I'll
What
look
the hell
into
is up with Susan's photo? What the hell?
My fiance's discovered AI art.
Yeah, we're live, dude.
Yeah.
We're live.
Go to YouTube. If you want to
Speaking of
watch
which,
this, go to YouTube.
Today is actually National AI Appreciation Day.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, when I'm talking about the information that was leaked, that's their bullshit one that they're putting out there so far.
Yeah.
I'm okay. At quick glance, you see the dude wearing your fucking camo pants, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if he was really Overwatch, one, he wouldn't be wearing the fucking t-shirt he was. Second, he wouldn't have that long ass fucking hair that he had. And dude, maybe you could fool a civilian on that, but if you're actually trained in any way, shape, or form, when you looked at this kid's photo and the way he was positioned, look, I'm going to be honest with you. 130 yards is not that big for someone untrained. Yeah, that's a tricky shot. Anybody that is somewhat mediocre at shooting is going to have that down. And then if you get some, dude, this whole ordeal scares the absolute piss out of me, because what this tells our enemies overseas who absolutely hate, especially Iran, he killed one of their top dudes that was giving us all kinds of problems and helping out with these terrorist groups. If I was Iran and I looked and go, dude, a 20-year-old non-trained kid was able to get within 130 yards and take a shot at him and came this close to taking him out, what the hell is now going to hold them up and stop them when they have people that are actually trained to pull off some shit?
Yeah.
That's what scares the fuck out of me. If that kid can do that, anybody that is true blue fucking hardcore set on that stupid shit.
And I'm telling you, the conspiracy theories that are out there already are just so friggin' out there. Like the ones that think that Trump set this up himself.
Yeah, that one's bullshit.
Why would he risk his own life to make himself look better?
Because there is a picture I saw, it was from a news article. They literally said Trump moved at the last minute. The way it was shot, the bullet was going to go through his ear or go through the side of his temple, out the back of his head. He was going to get shot in the head. He moved last minute, and the bullet grazed his ear. If it was staged, that is the dumbest fucking thing, because there's still so much that could go wrong with that.
Right.
Ain't no one going to want to stage, I got shot in the ear or the head,
That whole situation doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
No, it's not staged. And Bubba pointed this out.
And then there's others.
Damn,
that are
Iffy, for a second,
that,
I thought you were in uniform.
Almost.
It started up, and all I saw was shoulders. It's like, oh, wait.
There's others that saying that Biden set this up. As much as I don't like him, it's not. He's not going to do that. It's not going to happen.
Biden can't even climb stairs. What makes you think he could order something like this?
Do I think
I
a
mean,
political
there's
party could do something like that? Yeah. Do I think Biden? No, I don't think
No.
he's got the mental capacity to even think that.
Biden's too busy scrambling trying to say he's fit enough to run for office.
Then I
So
heard
his comments
that,
of putting him in the target was not fucking.
No.
awful.
then I
that was
heard
not
he
a
didn't
good-
get shot in the ear. It was a piece of the glass from the teleprompter. And just so much crazy stuff out there. It's just like, you know,
Now,
they
Bubba-
can't
now-
just see it for what it is
Now,
or what it was.
there was a Bubba when we were at Wrestling for a Cure. We were watching the show. Bubba made a point, and it's fucking terrifying to think what would have happened.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
AP really got aliens taking her.
Bubba literally said, "Do you remember back when they were trying to take away Trump's Secret Service?" And he said, literally, what would have happened if they actually succeeded? Trump wouldn't be here. If they had actually taken away his Secret Service like they were planning, that would have been it. No, there wouldn't have been. It would have been assassination.
Yeah.
What's up, Marco Isaiah Johnson? And Jen's here until her insomnia meds kick in.
I need to get some insomnia meds. I can't sleep for shit the last few days.
Why the hell can't you sleep?
Well, dude, coming off the high of last weekend,
Yeah.
it always takes a few days. And man, you guys just don't know what AP did to me when we were at the show. She pulled me into a closet. And, whew,
Warm out.
You got the closet too?
7 minutes in heaven with AP.
I didn't have
Okay, so, all right, so big up.
Everyone saw me going every which way.
There was
I
one
did notice
point.
AP was gone for a little bit.
There was one point before the show even started. We just finished the pregame show. AP walks up to me and says, "I need to tell you a little something." She goes, "Okay." She walks up to me. She kind of leans forward. She goes, "You need to wear some fucking deodorant."
I did not.
Like, son of a bitch, man.
I asked you where your twisted tea was.
Oh. Apparently, Facebook is also saying they're not letting people join the show.
It was a hot son of a bitch Saturday. That's all I know.
I'm about to drop Facebook entirely. Yo, it was boiling ass hot. It was a hot.
It was.
I mean,
I had a bunch of errands to run that afternoon. And then I picked up Ellen and came out there to the show. And just from the van to the building, I was sweating so bad. I'm pretty sure, like, the next day, like, I think I was having some, like, dehydration going on because I was having some headaches. And my legs were so sore because that's more walking than I've done than, since getting out of that rehab place. So, yeah, Sunday was like hell.
I also want to
Shit,
point
try
out
being
too.
there at 10 a.m. all the way up until freaking damn near midnight.
I got one better for you. You're there, you're getting ready to host a show. All of a sudden, you see your sister walk in with your nephew. So your first reaction is, "Hey, what's going on?" No, not even a handshake. That kid straight up Mike Tyson my nuts.
And I gave him a free promo card to
Yeah, thanks for rewarding my nephew. Oh, please do that again. Hit your uncle again.
He was like punching you in the butt at first, and then he come around you and banged you, dude. I started rolling.
It was fantastic.
And Amanda, I was wearing deodorant. I'll have everyone know I was wearing freaking deodorant at the show. So I guess, I've been waiting for Cooley to come back, but I don't know if he's going to come back. Do we want to go ahead and talk about the show?
Cooley is done for the night.
How you know he's done for a night?
How about you check the chat messages?
Okay.
You know nothing.
Well, no. Well, I see. Where I'm missing which chat?
The private chat, you jackass.
Right on your
Oh, on
screen.
this show.
You fucking.
Oh. Well, there's like 5 chats I have up. Next year there'll be a dump take bath for. I did not get my fucking deodorant from Temu, for God's sakes, Amanda. Come on.
Temu deodorant.
Temu deodorant. Made with 100% COVID.
I'm gonna look deodorant up on Temu now. I have a $5 credit. If I find some, Tyler, are you gonna try it for us?
I don't know. It's probably going to set my arms on fire.
Listen, I'll try it if you try it.
All right. If you buy it, I'll try it. Okay.
I mean, I'll try it too.
All right. So here we go. Here's the results for Wrestling for a Cure. Again, once again, they put on a great fucking show. We haven't heard the total number tonight. Maybe it'll be told. Who knows? First up, the first match of the night, the IEW #1 contenders match. Marcellus Knight. I love this. The ticking time bomb of ass kickery versus Preacher. This was the match I was looking forward to the most, and it did not disappoint. Just because I like the way Preacher looks like the old cowboy that came back from the dead, Ghost Rider type character. How did you guys feel this match went?
I liked it. I was a big fan. Like, it was being the first match of the night. You know, they had the responsibility of getting everybody amped up. I think they did a great job with a little bit of a slow burn. And they played around. It was cute. That's one of the things that I do love about Wrestling for a Cure. Nobody's like super, super serious. Everybody's having a good time. And it was evident. You could tell that these two men were enjoying the spectacle that they were putting on.
Yes. Personally, I liked it because you have Preacher comes out. The fuck? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know these.
Try the Temu anal lube.
I don't even want to know how Skeletor got that. Marcellus comes out. He's got that energy. He's like, hey! Got that energy going on. The match was very good. It was very well done. I was hoping Marcellus would win it. Marcellus did win it. So
it was all right.
It was all right. It wasn't the best match of the night, but the best match of the night we'll get to.
I feel like I could have won.
You feel like
yeah, if it was a triple threat, I would have won that match.
All right.
I would have won that match.
Dude, we all know you two would have won that match.
Yeah.
Hey, you know why?
Let me back in.
What? Oh, she's getting on her laptop.
We have a solution.
No. I win.
You're playing that game.
I win. Why do you win? Because I win.
I hate it whenever Willis plays that game.
I win.
The game. All right, next match. You got Robbie Reeves versus Alfonso Gonzalez versus RJ Soa versus August Matthews. What?
Banger.
That was a banger. That was damn good.
Dude, man, you know nothing, you fucking idiot. Sage, what expression was that for me?
Oh, that was I just got off all over everybody. Because
that was
like
fucking
banger. Whatever
Hi,
audience
Christina.
was in front of him just got fucking covered. Oh my fucking god, that was that was probably my favorite match of the night.
Hey, man, the Kluge.
I got to interview them afterwards.
Yes, AP got to interview them. By the way, before we continue, I just want to point out Facebook is being anal tonight. If you guys want to watch on the YouTube page, you're more than welcome to. There's a link to the show right there. And there's AP.
5 fucking star match.
That was a good match. There's no denying that.
You need some vodka to put in that?
No, I'm being a good boy because if I drink that, I can't be politically correct. And right now, I definitely have to be politically correct.
Oof. All right.
And so do you. Third in command, you have to.
Bubba, what'd you think of this match?
Yeah, I know.
I enjoyed every match, so I had fun.
What in the fuck?
Fuck her up.
Fuck? Wait a minute.
Is that Tyler's face?
That's my thing. What?
Yes.
You YouTube people, swear to God.
Fuck her up. Woo! Look at that cutie in the bottom left. Dang.
I've left it alone. It's getting there.
Oh,
All
it's
right.
really good. It's really good for pulling. I mean,
I was going to say you get it braided on both sides.
Handlebars.
not that I would know about any kind of closet activities.
All right.
None.
And chat room, for those of you who were there at the show, if you guys want to talk about a match, by all means, go ahead and comment. Next one up, this was an interesting one. For the Wrestling for a Cure Tag Team Champions, All Eyes on Us, which I got to tell you a story about All Eyes on Us and my nephew,
Oh, shit.
versus the Redneck Outlaws, Tyler Bodine and Big T, versus Nasty Enforcement, Nasty Burritos, and versus the Empire. So Nasty Enforcement was Nasty Juan, and who was his tag team partner?
Enforcer.
Enforcer.
That's why it's nasty enforcement.
Nasty Enforcement. This was for the
Fucking duh.
Wrestling for a Cure tag team titles. All Eyes on Us won it. How many fucking belts are these two going to carry?
Well, they're
all of
currently
them?
3 different tag team champions.
Because Bubba made a point. At one point, when they're trying to get out of the ring with all 3 belts, Bubba's like, motherfucker, they need just somebody to carry the fucking belts. Holy shit.
Well,
Yeah, they
technically, they could get rid of one set of those belts because they already unified the PWA and the WOE tag belts, where they're the PW unified champions. So they don't need all 4 of those belts. They could just carry the PW championship, formerly PWA.
Right.
So they could just carry. They could eliminate the WOE tag belt and just carry the Wrestler for Cure belts and the PW. Formerly, they got the A out tag team championships, so they could just carry the 2 sets of tag belts instead of having to lug around all the belts. But I guess they do that to show just how great they are,
So,
which is admirable.
Yes. 3 is all.
But they also made a point to say they're coming after my tag belts next. So
so they come after yours.
They have been a tag team for a long time, and Sage can back me up on this. When you have tagged with somebody and worked side by side with somebody, the longer you go, the more dangerous it makes you. Just because you no longer have to verbally communicate, it becomes almost telepathic. And I people are going to say that's crazy, but I could set up for a move and just look a certain way. And depending on where the positioning is in the ring, outside the ring, wherever, Sage knows what's coming next. It could be a whip off into a clothesline, big boot, send off for our finisher, which was fucking nasty.
Oh,
Vice versa, the same thing. He could do his choke slam and me right into a fucking damn it, I'm brain farting. Moonsault.
your moonsault, yeah.
And that's how it is, dude. Literally, the longer you go, the more dangerous it is. And nothing against those tag teams that were in there, but they are nowhere near. If you add up their experience together, all 3 of them, their years with their tag team still doesn't total what All Eyes on Us had.
Now, I want to point out that there was, and Amanda, correct me if I'm wrong, but there was an altercation. They look like they're from the movie Bio. They do. They look like it. There was an altercation between All Eyes on Us and my nephew. They go walking by and they're showing off to the crowd, and apparently my nephew, who Jay, you may end up employing my nephew. He ends up being a wrestler. It's probably a start right here. My nephew, I see it. He took a swing at one of them.
I know before the show started, he took a swing at you. And
I know. He was swinging at everything. Yeah, he connected. He didn't connect with All Eyes on Us. No, thank God.
But he connected right with your giblets.
Oh, my. Amanda, correct me if I'm wrong. They came up, the guys that look like they're from Biodome, because I don't think this was their first time being at Wrestling for a Cure. Did PJ actually take a swing at All Eyes on Us? Or what? He did something, I remember.
And call him a poopy diaper. I'm getting a sign for saying tag team poopy diaper.
Yeah, can we make your nephew some merch?
All right.
Heck yeah.
This was my second favorite match of the night for the tag team titles. Next match he had after that. And I don't know who set this up, but you're an evil son of a bitch for this.
Now, wait a minute.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna set this one up.
All right, go ahead.
So we have this young Jonathan Drew, whatever his name is, little fucking dude in the mask.
Drew Joseph.
That's it. And he has been talking a lot of shit. And
more like mumbling a lot of shit. And I thought, okay, you know what? Fine. You want a match, dude? I'm gonna teach your ass.
Now, the problem is me and Sage, we put out a release upon the roster that said, hey, anybody who wants to show this kid how to, business is done and to be professional, by all means, sign up. Well, we know that someone signed up, and we knew that they were an active member because they were able to log in to see this information on the account. However, they didn't put their name down. And all of a sudden, throughout the season, we kept getting these little hints. Like, there was this video that came out, and it said, I'm back. And then it showed the Illinois building. It showed our Season 8 shirt. And it kind of left a little bit, okay, well, wait a minute. Maybe this is someone that ain't been around for a while. So then we go to a show to sell merchandise, and in one of the locker rooms where we had Brooke and another person going over Kid Zone ideas, if you remember in that video, I found Stephen Bishop's ring gear. I found a belt that he used in season 1, and I found my pants that I used to wrestle in. And I thought, what? So I was thinking Stephen Bishop, but we all know he's retired. Now, in that video, you also saw where I confronted Tim about it, and Tim brought up a good point. He said, this guy's retired, and I know these are your wrestling gear, but you're not wrestling. Your wife would kill you, which we know. But then he goes, but there's that other guy that's not technically retired, and that's Chaos Kid. That is Stephen Bishop's original gimmick. So Sage, me, Tim, we're all thinking, okay, it's Bishop. He's coming out as Chaos Kid. He's reliving it. We have been harping on him forever to do this. So when his music hit, I knew it. I was cussing. I was screaming. I was like, that's not a big shocker. It was easy to figure out. Now, when he went to the ring, reached underneath, and grabbed the damn ref shirt, then I got worried.
Yeah, I was just like, what the hell's going on?
And I interviewed him, and I asked him if he was coming out of retirement, and he told me no.
No, I remember that.
Second year I've been lied to by.
So
technically, he did not compete, so he is still in retirement.
That's fact.
What happens? All of a sudden, he says, I'm not wrestling, I'm reffing, but someone else has answered the call to teach him a lesson. And the fucking music of a guy who made a video years ago flipping a freaking
Open it.
tire in a jacked up truck,
Oh,
eating a big ass steak. One of the greatest promo videos I ever saw. And he opened a beer with an axe and downed it. Big bad truck Thompson, dude. Shitting me.
Okay, so before we continue with this match, I want to talk about the weight difference. All right, let's look at this. Drew Joseph, the new Nightmare, 125 pounds. Truck Thompson, 315 pounds.
He's an F-350.
Hold on. Chuck Thompson also grew up with the inventor of the J-Bra.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So literally, I looked at this and I'm like, oh my God, it's one of the old Dumb Ways to Die segments we talked about years ago. And literally, this kid who comes out, who's like got this mask on, looks like he's, the dark, twisted kind of thing and all that stuff. Drew
Been
Joseph,
standing in the bread line for years.
He's like, no, I don't want to do this. I gotta go. Truck was not having this. Truck stalked, and this was not. It was a funny match. It wasn't a fair match, but it was a funny match. That's the key
Hey,
word.
once you're inside those ropes, everything's fucking fair.
Oh, I have learned that from the start. Yes, I learned that from last year.
Until you come down to one of my shows, and those are called unfair games.
What's that page? Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out.
Bubba
Drew Joseph definitely fucked around.
Fuck around
and found out.
Bubba sitting there saying, this is not a wrestling match. This is a hanging. This is an execution. And it was.
That was the biggest one-sided ass-kicking fiesta that I've seen in quite a while.
I was standing outside waiting to catch him. I was just like, one of these times he's just going to get thrown out and I'm going to have to catch him and rock him to sleep. Oh, wait, he'll already be asleep.
All right, so next one we got. This was interesting. This is before the intermission. We had Sid Holland, and we had the match set up. Nobody knew going into the night what the heavyweight title match was going to be. The former, how would I put him? Mac Daddy Duds was a champion. And he was put in a triple threat match.
Spoiler.
I know, sorry. Against Sid Holland and Yoder. Two guys who honestly,
well,
from years I've seen it, deserved it.
Originally, the match was Sid Holland, the challenger, number one contender, versus Mac Daddy Duds.
So that was the original. Okay.
That was the original match. But before intermission, Sid come out and he made a challenge. Now the building, I love the venue. The one downfall with that building is the acoustics suck.
Oh yes, yeah.
So having a mic, dude, it's just plain and simple. You're going to have 4 speakers facing inwards or out 4 corners facing outwards,
or hang some curtains up,
or hang curtains. It reverberates so bad it distorts itself. But Sid come out because Yoder had to miss last year due to some things he had to take care of. And these guys, they love this show for a reason, for the cause and for all that. So the fact that he missed out, and Yoder was the number one contender, Sid jumped on it and got it. But Sid was a man and went out there and was like, I know you had some BS to dealt with. I've had to go through that before. How about you and I hook up? I'm going to be respectful, and whoever wins gets the chance to face Duds.
All right.
And then Duds had to come out, and he started running his mouth, and that's when it was decided, okay, well, we ain't going to do this and make it a triple threat.
I would say that Mac Daddy Duds also fucked around and found out.
And I know it's off topic, but in case anyone wants to know, National League's up 3-0 over the American League.
Until the game's over, I don't give a shit.
I want to talk about the home run derby later, but let's go ahead and keep going with this.
Otani hit a 3-run homer.
Oh. After that match was set up, you had Freelance Underground's Independent Championship match. Chico Suave. This is somebody that AP and I interviewed last year, and AP was all giggly and.
Listen, I adore little Suave.
It's Chico Suave, dude.
Versus
everybody's friend.
Rockin'
Aliens.
Riviera. Which I want to point out on the match card here, Rockin' Riviera's weight is 666 pounds. Bullshit! Get out of here.
Hey, he carries it well.
Okay.
Yes. It's half of its ego. Duh. Do you know nothing about wrestlers?
No, he
I
doesn't.
get that. This
Bye,
match
Jen.
here. Oh, hang on a minute. I got somebody who's wanting to come in. So they want to come in for a. All right, so Chico versus Rockin' Riviera. How does everybody feel about that match?
Loved it.
Stellar, dude.
It was very well done.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something. You can't go wrong with Freelance.
You can never fucking go wrong.
I
Freelance Underground.
October
Chef's kiss.
October 25th at Logan Square Auditorium.
Oh,
I
down
will
again.
be there. I'm pretty sure Sage is going to be there.
No stairs.
Who gives a fuck about them stairs?
I do. That's a lot of them.
It is a lot of them. But you know what? We're not lifting the fucking ring, and
Yeah,
we're going to
let's do
see a kick-ass fucking show.
It's always kick ass. The beer is way too fucking expensive.
It's Chicago.
$7 for a 12-ounce can? Are you fucking me?
Chicago.
Yeah, you're fucking me, Chicago. I'm sneaking beer in this time.
I was going to say, you do know that we could stash a little something in the merchandise box. Saying.
Yeah, a small cooler.
I'm thinking like a camo pack full of beer.
Fucking right. Yeah. I'm bringing my own PBRs.
And then, so I would say that match, Chico Suave versus Rockin' Riviera,
was definitely a contender for match of the night. It was.
I would say it was. Yes, I would say honestly.
Here's the best part of it. If you missed it,
you get to see it 2 more times.
Yes, they are going through a whole ordeal for Springfield.
It was a pretty good match. I'd say it would have been. But here is my match of the night right here, and I think this might be everybody else's. For the heavyweight title, Mac Daddy Duds versus Sid Holland versus Yoder. This was just how I like it. It was. I didn't like the fact that it spilled into the crowd. I don't think that could have been helped. I think there was a mistake, but.
That ring was not containing those 3 dudes.
No, those three.
Was not.
This whole match was King Kong versus Godzilla versus Voltron. That's what that match was. That ring was not going to hold it. Anyone who stepped foot in that ring, even when the referees got taken out,
Yeah.
anyone who got in that ring was fucked, and it was proven.
You know,
that match would have been match of the night. Is for me match of the night. Go ahead, Sage.
I should have talked to Will Height and Tim, and we should have fucking worked it out to where I had the barricades that are in my garage, and we brought them up and put around the ring. It's one thing that slipped my mind, and I'm sure it slipped their minds too. But we should have just got the.
Well, I was kind of hoping security would have been a little bit better on their game. Seems to be lacking.
Well, yeah, security was a little lacking.
And getting the barricades up there might have been difficult, man. Your truck was excited all weekend. It had its dick hanging and everything.
Dude, yeah. The first night I come up there with my truck's dick hanging out like that.
he's not playing.
I'm not playing. And I took it home that night, Friday, and I circumcised that bitch. And so Saturday when I come up, Its dick wasn't hanging no more.
All
But
right.
I did notice that on the Sunday, the other dick, because my truck, being Monstrous Prime, apparently has two dicks, and that was certain to hang now. So I'm gonna have to do another circumcision on that one.
All right. So, how did everybody feel about the championship match of the night?
It was fucking gold. It really was. Sid Holland definitely deserved that. Either one of them, all three of them, could have walked away with that.
Oh yeah.
But Sid got it, and very deserving. I know he's going to do us well with that championship title. I know he's going to do great things with it. I plan on booking him in my company here soon, and he's going to be able to defend it, and it's going to be great. And as well as the tag team titles with AEOU. They're going to be able to defend those belts at my show. So our championships are secured. They're going to be able to be defended all over.
Well, we do have one championship to talk about tonight, but we'll get that here in a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen,
Tokyo Mo says you better hide that truck.
before we continue, I want to introduce everybody to the man himself, the God of Pain, JD McTaggart.
Whoa!
McTaggart. Hey man, we sold off a couple of
baby.
hats that we still had.
Good.
How are you doing, JD?
Been in the hospital for 2 weeks.
Ah,
A heart attack or stroke.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
what the hell, dude?
My sister brought me in. She said I didn't look good, and I was dead for 44 minutes,
You
and they brought me back, but they shattered 5 ribs doing it.
Oh,
You were dead for 44 minutes, and bringing you back, they shattered 4 ribs?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Because they got that machine they put on you now.
What the fuck,
oh
dude?
my God, man!
So that's how my happened 2 weekends ago. I don't remember happening. I don't remember a single thing about it.
Where are you at now? What hospital?
Barnes.
Barnes?
Barnes.
Where I always go. I'm supposed to possibly get out and go to a rehab facility, Alton, but they want maybe to put a heart defibrillator and shit in now. So that's fine, as long as it doesn't hurt like it hurts now.
The 4 ribs. Are you able to breathe somewhat comfortably, or?
It's getting better. I lay certain ways and I can handle it. But yeah, it was interesting. My sister said they had about 20 people in the room.
Man.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my God,
Wow.
man!
So
you had a
can't kill me yet.
Oh, I hope it never. Jeez, I still can't. So you had a heart attack and a stroke?
Either one, they don't know for sure.
Oh, JD, I am so sorry, brother. I'm really
Hey,
sorry.
shit happens.
Yeah, but I mean, you've been
Happens
in and
to
out of
me.
the hospital for quite a while. I'm ready for you to stay out of the hospital.
Hey, I did good. It did good this last time. It was 2 months.
Yeah.
You say shit happens, but I mean, goddamn, shit has happened to you enough already, bro.
No kidding, man.
Hey,
It's time.
rather me than some little kid.
It's,
Even if they would have asked me on the day I saw it happen what I wanted to do, I probably would have said is let me go. I had no idea what was going on.
I knew you were on a stretch where you were actually staying out of the hospital. I thought you still were. Damn.
Yeah, same.
You need to have somebody like get a hold of one of us or something to at least let us know whenever you're like going through this shit.
Hey, Sage, what do you call your wrestling show?
Unfair Games or Prairieland Independent Wrestling.
Unfair gay games?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. What was that?
You heard me.
No, I really didn't. What was that? You son of a bitch.
Unfair queer games?
So he stepped it up even more.
Damn it.
Hey, it could be unfair reach around games. First person gets reached around, now loses.
This man said 44 minutes dead, and I'm still gonna fuck you up.
I love you to death, JD, and you're still out here busting my fucking balls.
Someone's got to do it.
I do want to point out before
right.
When we went off the air, for the pregame show, Wrestling for a Cure, JD posted in the chat, Sage is still gay, and then we took it off the air, but it still got through at the last minute. So he timed that perfectly.
AP says she loves the unfair reach around game.
Oh God, JD, I'm glad to hear you haven't lost your personality and your sense of humor. That's fucking...
What do you do? I mean, nothing you can do. So
he definitely just had a heart attack. He didn't have a stroke. If he fucking remembers all that shit.
I was told all that shit.
Hey, could you imagine if
What's up, Richard? Welcome to the show.
They tube you on some of those. He'd probably still write on a piece of paper, "You're gay."
Yeah, he would still be able to write on a piece of paper, "Sage is gay." And just like hold it up.
Sage is gay. Get away from him and get the fuck up.
He sits there. He has like one of those conditions where he's got to talk through the voice box, the computer thing for a while. Where he hits a button and it talks for him. Yeah, and he gets his special key program. Sage is gay.
My TV in my room, they can do that. And doctors and stuff can pop up. Scared the shit out of me the first time.
He's gonna like his last will and testament, if he ever does get to that part, he's gonna have it to where it's on his tombstone. BT Dub, Sage is gay. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's gonna have it to where like to Sage Ramsey, I leave you this or this under one condition. You must go before a wrestling crowd and say Sage is gay.
Openly admit it.
Openly admit it.
I bestow upon you a combine as long as you say.
No, I was gonna make a little stone myself and put it behind it.
Ain't that the
Sorry, Mama, but Sage is gay.
I'm sorry, Mama. Sage is gay.
Oh fuck.
To this day, I don't know what I ever did to this man.
I don't know.
Yeah, but how many things have you gone with compared to Tyler?
I'm about to say, Tyler learns his lesson. Tyler learns that whenever JD McTaggart is here and Tyler doesn't watch what he says, Tyler's going to suffer big time.
I've suffered a lot at the hands of JD.
Hey, the worst suffering you ever had was the beer.
Oh, no. I'm pretty sure there was the peanut butter and
Forgot about
sandwich. I
Oh shit! Never mind. I'm not gonna say that because I still owe you that.
Whatever happened to Rob? Pink chicken Rob.
Oh yeah, fuck him.
I do still owe him a table.
We do now, JD. I know you're probably also wondering about the Lego challenge. You put that in about a couple months ago. We are waiting. Tim just got a new job, and he's going through orientation at Myers.
Where's he working now?
He's working at Myers. I think is it at
Yeah.
Myers? Yeah.
that's Myers.
So we have been talking behind the scenes. We're gonna plan for, I think, what was it we said, Sage? A Wednesday, sometime in the next few weeks for him to finally knock that
I
out.
don't know.
Yeah,
All I know is I've got the fucking treadmill.
I got the
They
Legos.
may have better shit there than Legos.
I mean, you got the treadmill. I got a box full of Legos here. I mean,
Take it to him, did it work?
I'm just gonna grab Tim after work and be like, "Here, run on these." But we haven't forgot about it. We are gonna do it. So, and we will send you the video so you can watch it when it happens.
I think the worst thing is yawning and coughing. Oh God, it's painful.
The yawning and coughing is the most painful.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, as soon as I get my picture, I'll post it on my ribs. I'm sure they're a mess.
Oh,
Man, I can only
So
imagine.
they feel better than they have, so I can't complain.
I've had broken ribs before, but never from the sternum. It's always been like side ribs and floaters.
Yeah,
Well, look, me, I got that surgery where they took part of that rib out. Piece of cake.
Oh yeah. And
This?
me and Will, we've both broken each other's ribs several times.
Once or twice.
We're using kendo sticks, you dumbass.
No, we're just talking like from coming off the ring and hitting each other with we would like one of us would jump off the side of the ring, suicide dives, or we'd catch each other and fucking do a spine buster off the ring.
Did you watch Raw last night?
I did not know.
That one guy is freaking nuts.
There's a lot of them that are nuts on Raw right now.
Oh, I can't think of his name, but hell, he only carries in front of me, goes through him.
he always carries a what in the ring?
He just go to the ring, start whooping somebody's ass. He don't care who it is. Then I go backstage and start whipping somebody else's ass.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of his name.
That's
So had that Bronson Reed take on.
Are you talking about Steiner's kid, Braun Breaker?
Yes.
Yeah, that dude's fucking crazy right now.
That boy's nuts.
Yeah, I like him.
And then you got him. And then you got
I think that's what I'm going to do whenever I come back. I'm just start beating people up for no reason.
There is a guy who wants to beat the shit out of the one star. They threw him out last night, but he came back. LA Knight.
Oh, LA Knight.
LA Knight.
He wants to beat the shit out of
Oh, are you talking about the one guy in wrestling that does the podcasting shit as well?
He wants to beat the shit out of Logan Paul.
Yeah. Hey, anytime that a Paul, whether it's Jake Paul or Logan Paul, wants to get
I want to beat the shit out of Logan Paul.
I am counting down the days to when Tyson kills Logan Paul's brother Jake.
That's in November
now, yeah.
Then you get the Wyatt family back.
Yep.
The Wyatt family. That's Bray Wyatt's Bray Wyatt's one of passed away. His brother, right?
Yeah. It's his brother, Bo. Yeah.
It's two brothers, isn't it?
No, they're actual brothers.
I thought there's two brothers and a daughter. The female and
it's
two guys standing out there.
Yeah, there's none of them are related except for Bo and Bray.
Hope not.
Regardless, Logan is a hell of a performer. Yeah, he is. Give him that.
He's a great performer, but he's still a fucking dick douche.
Needs his brass knuckles.
Yep. So do we want to continue talking about the Wrestling for a Cure? I don't think JD heard.
Yeah, we got to get to the Battle Royal.
We got to get the Battle Royal, and we're done after that. And there is a new. Go ahead, JD.
Who won?
Well, we're talking about the heavyweight title match right now. Mac Daddy does versus Sid Holland versus Yoder. After a hell of a match, and this match was a hell of a match, there's a new champion with Sid Holland.
So,
yep.
Isn't Sid Amish dude?
No, Yoder is the Amish dude. Sid Holland is like the big. It looks like the guy who you would not want to fight. The big.
He's almost built like a Bronson Reed.
The black guy?
Except.
No,
not a black guy. No.
I did send him a link to watch the show. I don't know if he still watched it or not, but
yeah, he's got the body, but not the height. I think Bronson's a little bit taller, but he's a stocky dude, and he's built tough, and a hell of a good performer.
Yeah, here you go. Here is so that way it might jog JD's memory. Here's a picture of Sid with the title.
Okay. I got cataracts too, by the way.
Say what?
I got cataracts, by the way, too.
I
can see what it's shit.
This has got cataracts.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, JD. I forgot about the cataracts.
It's okay. I know what you meant now.
So,
okay.
But yeah, Sid Holland's a good stocky but brute motherfucker. He kind of stocky like Bronson Reed, but also built like Braun Breaker. So I mean, you've got a mix of both.
Sid Holland's the kind of guy.
Had that in WWE. A mixture of Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, LA Knight.
With the speed of Braun Strowman and Braun Breaker, yeah. Sid Holland's a good mix.
Ridiculous.
To be honest with you, Sid Holland's the kind of guy I could see becoming a dominant force in like UFC. He's very. I don't know if you guys have ever remembered today. Tank Abbott. He's built like Tank Abbott back in the day. Just
I remember Tank Abbott.
Beefy, brawny, and just, but so agile. So agile.
See, Mommy was back last night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got...
from what I heard, I mean, I've only seen a few things on Ticker Talker.
Hey, I'll take her on a date.
And then we got the final match of the night, the one that builds up to it, the Dusty Cameron Memorial Battle Royal. This was a very interesting match as it came down to the last two guys who actually participated in the championship match, Yoder versus Sid Holland. Sage didn't participate because of his shoulder. But it came down to literally like almost, what would you say, the last few seconds? It was back
very,
and forth.
very close.
But ultimately, even though Sid Holland won the Wrestling for a Cure title, he did not win the Battle Royal. Yoder won the Battle Royal this time.
I figured as much.
It was one low bridge that cost Sid Holland.
Yeah.
Yoder became the first
again?
What'd you say, JD?
Was the kid's mom there again?
Yes, she was there.
Yoder was the first ever
Two.
two-time Dusty Cameron Memorial Battle Royal winner.
Yes,
Cool.
yes, he was.
I had a test done yesterday, and the girl doing my test was 5 foot.
So,
And like, dude, too bad she's married. Ask her on a date and be finding out.
now there is.
Hey, you asked for a sponge bath.
Hey, I already asked my. Oh, I've been naked all the time. What are you talking about? Under covers.
There was. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I asked one of my best friends if she wanted to get married the other day. I knew what she'd say, but I just wanted to see what she would say. And we're two good friends, which, yeah, we are. I mean, hell, when we're together, look out. But it's just, I think I caught her off guard. She's like, what? Hey, this is some stupid offer. You know everything there's about me. I know everything there's about you. So,
Need a little handy under the sheets. Come on.
yeah.
Now there was one more title match at Wrestling for a Cure. We did not talk about it.
Nah, we're stopping right now.
Hang on. Not that one. Pearland Independent Wrestling's 24/7 title.
Oh boy.
This happened, and surprisingly, it was recorded. So here you go. If I can get some noise to this. Are you guys hearing audio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure you guys hear an audio. And here goes Hannah. Oh.
1, 2, 3. Let's go. My Eagle Berry.
He's like, I'm getting the hell out of here now.
Mad Hatter?
Yeah.
1, 2,
So,
3.
does this mean that Hada is the 24/7 champion for Pearland Independent
Yeah, I
Wrestling?
forgot about that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
Well, I mean,
Hey, where's he live at?
Later on, I did.
In town?
He had it back, so I think somewhere along the line he won his belt back.
Yeah, that is a good question because he was standing there with.
He came out to the Rumble with it.
Yeah. So there must have been what a rematch or something, but.
well, there was this that I just sent.
That you just sent. Let me see here. What did you just send? Because I know that when you heard the news, you were on the air with us, and you were like, "Oh fuck, no." Let's see. I'm waiting to see what you send us.
Yes, any women matches?
Were there any more matches?
Women matches.
No women matches this year.
That
None.
kind of surprised me.
Yeah.
Should call what's her name? Have her come slap Sage.
They were out of town.
Should come back and slap Sage for me.
I mean, there are ladies associated with Wrestling for a Cure.
April will do it.
Oh, April.
I mean, we did have Tyler Cooley in the ring.
Tyler Cooley was the only woman in the ring. Come on. Maybe the best damn podcast needs to buy a women's title for Wrestling for a Cure and have AP present it. Say, here you go.
Hang it.
Maybe AP should get in it.
You really want to put AP against someone like Raven Black, or that one that's what's her name, Jinx, that runs around Depravity, Hada?
I sent you the video. Okay. Did you get it?
All right. I got the video. It's right here.
Maybe that one that Tyler Cooley's scared of.
Okay, so here is apparently the second part of this video, I believe. This is what Sage just said. I'm not sure what's on it, so.
Hey. I got a referee. Follow me.
Oh.
Looks like Carlito.
It does look like Carlito. What the hell is he doing?
Taking a nap.
Are you shitting me? Come on!
Come up, dumbass.
I hate you! Father Crew, fight it for me! My belt is just going. You need to go find my belt. I want to return. I was sleeping. My 24/7 belt. He waited until I was sleeping.
24/7.
Yeah, my light heavyweight title. I'm the best light heavyweight champion you've ever had.
He pointed to. Oh shit!
155. I promise. I'm not there.
Your bra?
From here down, I'm 155. I qualify from here down.
I'll look into it.
Thank you. I want a rematch.
Find a referee and find him. And bring me a scale.
Bring me a
scale. Sage is looking at Hannah like, are you fucking serious? You're light heavyweight? What? Oh, that is hilarious. So that is how. Who's your current 24/7 champion? That would be Sage.
The Seeker.
Seeker?
Yes, the Seeker.
Okay.
Is
he got his belt back.
a two-time 24/7 light heavyweight champion.
Well, first of all, who the fuck decides they're going to sleep on the staircase? A stairwell.
To be honest,
anywhere you can.
When it's a 24/7 title like that, you can't just sleep in the locker room because somebody's going to come and try to fucking take it.
Right.
You can't be in a commons area because you got to watch your back. A long ass day, you need to get a nap in. You find the most secluded area, and he thought he was in one.
The thing that gets me too, the thing that really gets me, is he fell asleep. Seeker literally covered him, and they were completely quiet. You can't tell me you're sitting there passed out sleeping on a stairwell. I get he's not going to sleep in the locker room because he's got the 24/7 title. He wants to find some place where you can keep the title, right? But he's sleeping there. You can't tell me he can't wake up to hear or feel someone on top of him pinning him. You must be a heavy ass sleeper, bro.
Did you see how quiet he was?
How fat he was. I just love your reaction to the whole situation. You're just like, what?
Hey, maybe he likes it.
Yeah, he might have been in a deep sleep and thought he was getting a little touchy-feely from something else.
Getting to reach around.
Reach around.
Reach around from Sage.
Oh no, not for me. I didn't even know that shit happened until I saw the earlier video, and I was down on the floor the whole night, not even up in the locker room. And when all this shit went down and he tried to steal the victory, and I was like, saw the video and I was like, he's definitely not the 215 weight limit. No fucking way. And then whenever that transpired, and I was actually walking out to my truck that was out back, and I heard the commotion and I was coming back and I was like, what the hell just happened? And that's whenever I saw Hannah up there and them coming back down, and I was like, oh, okay, what? And he comes out and he's like,
He just saw my 24/7 have a lightweight belt, and I was like, "Oh, lightweight. Oh, okay, yeah." What? I jiggled his tummy, and then he showed me. He was like, "From here to here," and I was like, "Oh yeah, in your boobs." And I was like, "You go find a rep, and you bring me a scale."
He's not.
And then get me a scale.
Bring me a scale. The look he gave you when you said, "Bring me a scale," the look of like, I want to shoot lasers out of my eyes right now, but you're my boss.
Yeah.
So all in all,
bring me a scale and prove that.
So do you have a total for the year for Wrestling for a Cure, Jay, or is that still being counted?
We're still waiting for some to process from Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal, and all that crap. But season total as of right now is just over $8,000.
Very fucking good. Very good. 8,000. 8,000's very, very respectable. Very good.
Well, see, you're clapping, and it is a good number.
I know.
But Sage and I are not clapping. It's good. We like it. But until we're consistently back over that 10,000 mark, I'm upset. I'm not as upset as I was last year. Last year was just over 9,000. But this year we ended up having like 3 months where we didn't do anything. And that was because I, was dealt with 3 different deaths in a matter of a couple weeks. I wasn't in my right place. One of them, Sage, it was a mentor to both of us. Then Tim had switched jobs. He lost a job and had to, take care of his family. So
how do you lose it? Do you quit or get fired?
I have to ask him on that one. I know because at what is it, Portillo's?
Yeah.
He was a manager, but yet every time when he would do something, they were going back against it, and ended up in an argument. And I think he left, but I think they said they let him go or whatever. So it got nasty, but he had to take care of his family. And, you talk about the time he had to adjust for that, dude. It was about 3.5, maybe 4 months that we didn't have anything going on, and just a real shitty situation.
Yeah.
So to still pull off $8,000. I'm
Hey,
thrilled.
Jason, send me that link.
What's that, JD?
Send me the link.
You want the link for Wrestling for a Cure to donate?
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay, you got it. Okay. I mean, 8,000 is still pretty good. I mean, granted, yeah, it's all right. Catch you later, there, Jen. Catch you later.
Don't get me wrong. It's still good, $8,000, but if
where'd JD go? Do you have to get off?
Did the hospital?
I don't know. Let me message him and make sure he's good.
But yeah, dude,
I'm worried about. I'm sorry. I'm worried about JD, man.
$8,000 is still a good number. I can't complain, but I'm still pissed about COVID.
COVID has really fucked things up, and unfortunately,
I know COVID's over, but dude, seriously, our first season, 10,787.
Yep.
Season 2, just over 15,000. Season 3, 12,290. And season 4, with that carnival that we were supposed to do up in Joliet, and the car show and the wrestling show, should have beat all 3 seasons combined, and we only did $5,000 because our season literally got ended. So, and we've been trying to rebound ever since, and we've been having decent numbers, and we were climbing up there, but fuck, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. COVID really fuck things up. And unfortunately, in my opinion, this is my opinion. This doesn't reflect the show or anybody like that. Two of the wrestlers from Saturday here, Richard Neely and Chad Osman. Hey, good to see you, Chad.
Chad. I know Chad.
The way he talks sounds more. Yeah, Amanda Kluge saying the way he's talking sounds more like he had more of a stroke than a heart attack. I really hope JD's okay.
No, JD. I think it was more of a.
What's that, Jay?
I said one of those wrestlers is a 2-time Battle Royal champion.
Oh, really?
Pay attention to what you know.
Yeah, think about it.
Oh, so.
Ow!
Yeah.
I'm going to get
There
so.
And just to
big
let you
ol'
know,
arm,
that made him the #1 contender to the heavyweight championship.
Oh shit! And Richard Neely says, and this one is old. Oh, Neely, you're not that old. You're not that old. Come on now, Neely. And Osmond's not that old either. You young bucks.
Oh, okay. So now I know who's who.
Hey,
now I know
I'm
who's
saying is I can't
All
wait.
I know. Oh, Richard says, "Oh, he's 48." Fuck you
I
are
can't
old.
wait
Oh.
for a Yoder versus Sid for the heavyweight championship to go down.
That's gonna be good.
That's only if Sid can hold on to that championship, because
Well, it can't happen until Sage does his special assignment that he was given.
Special assignment.
Yeah, so there's some news that people don't know that happened at Wrestling for a Cure.
Oh.
We all know that Mac Daddy Duds has been the bad guy and has held that title for a very, very long time. But what people don't know is what Duds did that entire time. Dude, he told the world about us.
Yep.
He brought us down to the Gulf Coast. And the miles, the time away from family, time from his job, what he sacrificed to represent, nobody has done. Didn't he total it up? It's over like 12,000 miles that he's driven.
Oh, easily, yeah.
So over 12,000 miles, if you were to take his time off of work and put it back to back to back, solid 2 months plus that he has taken off. So that's time and money in order to defend that belt and be a part of us. So he lost his title, and he had me choking up like a little bitch in the locker room, fucker. Not gonna lie, but I gotta give the man his respect. He wasn't given that; he earned that shit.
I really wish we could get him in here right now.
Back Daddy Duds.
So Duds, after his match, he got choked up. And the only right thing to do was, he's no longer the champ. That is Sid Holland. But Sid was completely cool with it. We retired the heavyweight title and gave it to Duds so he can hang up on his wall.
Oh, good job. Good. Because that guy's been champion ever since I joined you guys.
Yeah, so Sage has got a task to make a brand new heavyweight title for our current champion. And once that title shows up, it is time for Yoder and Sid to represent that and battle it out.
I just
Outstanding.
need to get with Wells and Tim and have them come over and sit with me for a little bit so I can get ideas instead of sitting on Facebook chat, which is a pain in the ass.
We trust
to
you.
get I know you trust me, but I want this next championship that I designed for the heavyweight title to be something special. So I want to build a championship, and they both like. Dudley told me, he was like, dude, the one thing I ask is make this belt a longer belt. Because he's like, it used to fit me, and then I got fatter. So make the strap longer. So I know I need to make it at least a 46-inch strap. So I need to make the strap longer. And I just got to figure out what kind of championship or what we need to like do, and what kind of it says 45-inch waist or bigger,
bud. Yep.
Okay, so let's. I'll go with a 50-inch.
Yeah, I think 50 would play it safe.
And Amanda,
50 will play it safe.
Yeah, to answer Amanda's question, I'm not sure if Wrestling for a Cure needs a 24/7 title, but I think they could use a women's
24 idiot title.
24 idiot title.
A 24 idiot title. We can put that on anybody.
I'm sure we can find 24 idiots.
No, we're not doing a fucking spinner belt.
Fuck no. I would never.
Hey,
ever
Kermit.
do a spinner belt.
Kermit, dude, we were cool until you mentioned the spinner belt. I'm gonna fuck you up when I see you.
Oh, thank God! Fuck him up and get my fucking boat back if it's still fucking in his house.
Hey, I think your boat already has a new owner. I could have swore I saw that earlier.
I thought Trump bought it.
I swear to God.
But yeah, I could throw ideas of different styles of belts all day long. American Eagle is always an idea, but there's been so many Eagle belts.
Yeah, there's so many. You'd have to think of something, unique.
And our belts have always had our logo on it for Wrestling for a Cure, and I want to stick to that. So I just need to find the right template that I want to use. And that's where my mind is boggling right now.
Yeah.
What plate design do I use for that? Do I want to do a 4-plate, 5-plate kind of thing? And we've been doing 4 or 5 plates. And I want to stick to a 5-plate design, but I want to know what 5-plate design.
Well, we always have that. We fight for kids we fight.
Yeah, that's always going to be on there, no matter what.
I'm going to have a Tyler boat belt made now. Good idea.
Fucking Kermit.
So, Tokyo Mo, you asked why not have a women's title. We have been wanting to have. Look, we've done 8 shows now, 8 seasons.
8 seasons.
And we have had a combined total of, 2 women's matches?
Probably, because women are so hard to get.
What the fuck's a hardcore economy? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Season 2, we had Harley and Brooks, and they had a decent match. And then in season 4, we had Shauna Reed and that what's the MMA girl?
Oh, ECW, okay.
And it was a great fight, and they were supposed to come back, and we were supposed to do like this 3-parter with them, but they got busy. The problem is to get enough female wrestlers. But the good ones are so high in demand that they can get a higher payday if they're decent. So could we just get a women's match? Yes. Would it be? I'm not trying to toot our own horn here, but we can't just have a match just to have it. It would look bad. So the ones that are in higher demand, like I said, when they're good, they cost a lot. So to ask them to take that kind of a pay cut, it kind of gets a little tricky.
All of our workers for this show they work for free.
Yes.
And we will never tell them to cancel a booking where they're getting paid to come and work for free. And that's the thing about women wrestlers is they're always in such demand to where people are always paying them, because women wrestlers typically get paid more than men wrestlers. And that is no fucking lie.
Women wrestlers get paid more than men wrestlers? Is that what you just said?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Well,
that's 100%. I'm not lying about that.
If they can wrestle, they will get paid.
All right, now I have a question. The MVP this year was who? Who was it you named? I couldn't remember. The acoustics, I tried to listen.
It was Brooke McAllister.
Brooke McAllister, okay. And how much did she raise?
With her events alone and painting, and she does photography on the side, and she took half her money from some of her photography and donated it. She also does baked goods for like Valentine's and holidays and shit like that. And she would take some of the money she made from it and she would donate it. So I'm not going to put that business out there, but it was quite a bit.
It was quite a bit. It was enough to get her MVP.
Well, MVP doesn't necessarily, for that award, doesn't necessarily mean who raises the most. MVP of the year is who does the most work, who stands out, who shines. So technically speaking, you could have someone that just shows up and volunteers their time just to help, and it would count.
Okay.
So, for example, Sage winning the Rumble the year before. Let's say Sage would have got hurt and he couldn't have participated in the Rumble. Well, odds are he would have got the MVP.
Yeah.
Because he made practically every damn event.
So that's how. Okay, that makes sense. I was just wondering, who was the ones who raised the most? Not saying numbers. Out of everybody who's been helping this season 8, who raised the most money? Would you say?
Oh, podcast.
Who?
Well, Aaron Durham.
Aaron Durham raised the most money with his softball tournament.
Oh, the softball tournament, like I said, it's always a guaranteed home run. Always.
Now, if you're talking about wrestling,
you see what I did there? Yeah.
If you're talking about wrestling feds, it was freelance wrestling for the third year in a row.
That's it. Where they're literally donating right there on stage, out of pocket.
Me and Tim and Jason were talking about that so much the other day.
They literally had a freaking bidding war to outshine each other. Both of them were cool. They were like, "Hey, we love the competition, but it's also for the kids, so it didn't matter." But they started digging deep. This one would go up $20, and then all of a sudden, freelance donated 40. IEW's green-haired freaking O'Shea comes over and donates $12. One of the wrestlers from freelance comes over and he throws down another 15, and it just went back and forth.
You could ask Bubba. I was getting ready to get up and walk over there, and I was going to donate money to freelance for them to get it, because I was like, I'm going to walk over. I'm going to donate money for freelance. I kind of want freelance to get it. And then freelance went ahead and got it. And Bubba said, he just kind of walked over and sat down and said, "Well, I'm not needed." Shit.
Yeah, dude. Well, the last part is Doug reached back in his pocket and found some more money. He goes, well, I got $7. And Alan goes, yeah, dude, that's going to be like $12 short. So he still donated it, but
Richard Neely said, this was my first year involved in any way and look forward to the opportunity to be involved more. Richard, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome. So I have a question, one last question about where did the Best Damn Podcast stand as like ranking go, how much money we raised? Were we like 4th, 5th? Or like, or how what would you guys say? Like, because I want to start doing more fire sales. I want to be able to help you guys break that $1,000 and all that. You know?
Then the thing is, we gotta start fucking earlier. We gotta get on this right now, and we got the brand new link, so we gotta fucking start killing it early.
Do we have the brand new link already? Or I know my mother donated 30 yesterday, so I'm like, we're in the lead.
No, you don't have the brand new link yet. That won't be for another month or so. But you got to look at it this way. We had 2 categories. We have one for individual, and that's MVP. And that could be money, but that could just be someone that's standing out.
Which obviously, now that you explain it.
Now, we do set out, because technically speaking, Aaron did raise the most money. But to keep it fair, what I did is with that award for MVP, that was a one-time deal. If you win it, you couldn't win it again. Well, I'm going to change that rule. So there's a chance that if Aaron grows this tournament like he wants, he could win the damn thing every year. But he's flat out said, hey, I want someone to beat me, but you're not going to get it easy. That is the same comment that Freelance has said. Now, James, the one that was there, one of his best friends, who was pretty much like his brother, unfortunately passed to cancer. First year that they won it, he said, man, this is awesome. He goes, I hope someone beats me, but I plan on keeping this in my house at all times. So, Best Damn Podcast can't win an individual event because it's team effort, but yet we're not a wrestling fed, so we can't be a part of that wrestling organization.
Right.
Because technically speaking, we were on that link. People could see that link. The Best Damn Podcast had the most money raised.
Oh.
So if we were a wrestling fed, we would have won by a couple $100.
We're going to start the Best Damn Podcast. We're going to name Bubba the heavyweight champion already. Oh, so we
actually outraised Freelance and IEW and all them wrestling companies.
I kind of want to talk shit, but I also don't want to start shit with Freelance and IEW. So
Well, why not?
They will kick my ass.
No, it's competition. Hey, look, man, you guys are lucky we're not a wrestling fed, because we kicked your ass.
Oh, that's what I should have done, Bubba. I should have walked up to the microphone and said, you guys, I raised more money off what you guys got in your pockets. Step it up. Come on.
That might be a little bit more bumpy.
That would have been something right there. James would have been like, oh, really?
James would have broke out the debit card. Swipe it. Let's go.
No, I think he would have turned around to his guys and said, hey, I'm going to make a donation. Put that motherfucker through a table.
He probably would.
Just saying.
Oh, well, I mean, we raised the most. I mean, it's not about competition. It's about the kids. It's about the kids.
No, it is about the kids, but it is about the competition, because the competition will be making
more money for the kids.
So you can raise more money for the kids.
Now, if we get more podcasts involved, like more podcasts, like some local podcasts, in the area and whatnot. You only want to think of
my ultimate goal. I so badly want to meet with the mayor who will fucking just listen to me about firefighters versus police and have a competition.
I could do that
inverted.
Years. Do it inverted, because I've been trying for years to get this.
I've been saying it for fucking years. All I need is a damn mayor to listen to me, I can set up the link, which would be attached. They would be a team. Just like how we had those individual feds, we could do one that said Verdon Fire, Verdon Police. They'd have their own link, and that's how it goes. Jacksonville Fire, Jacksonville Police.
I have been trying for years to get Andy Ezzard, who is the mayor of Jacksonville. And
now that I'm good with the KC Hall and the American Legion in Verdon, I could talk to all those guys and see if we can do like a big fucking thing down there with Wrestling for a Cure, and see if we can't even get them to do like a fucking
the police department versus the fire department and the tug of war competition type shit.
By the way, in case anybody's wondering, these are the belts for Wrestling for a Cure. These are belts that Sage designed.
Yes.
Yes.
These are the belts that Sage designed. There's your tag team titles. There is, I guess it would be the now retired heavyweight title.
Yep.
Which
That was before I designed them a little bit better and painted them up.
That is a beautiful belt, and I'm sure Mac Daddy Duds already has that hanging up over his mantle. And here is the Cruiserweight title. All three are very well done. You notice the trend there. There's green with the yellow.
Yeah.
Mostly silver.
The actual, I don't know why I can't find them. I know I took pictures of the goddamn things.
But yeah, these are beautiful belts, hands down. So I'm sure whatever Sage designs for the new heavyweight title, it's going to be very well done, very beautiful, and well deserved.
And my buddy across seas, Mateen Ahmed, at ELT Belts, does a fantastic job. And I have to work with him at our time, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, from 2:30 to 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, getting this shit done.
Wow.
Because of the time zone difference.
All right. Well, we have other things to talk about we didn't get to. We'll save those for Friday's show. Friday, I want to talk about this letter Jay sent. This is one I want to talk about on Friday. I wanted to talk tonight about the national anthem at the home run derby game.
Here we go.
We will cover that one Friday as well.
Here you go.
Because it's getting late.
I'm going to send this to you right now.
Go ahead and send it to me.
This is after I completed both the heavyweight and the cruiserweight belt. After I cleaned them up, painted them, and rubied them. So that's the heavyweight and the cruiserweight.
Do you have does Prairie Independent Wrestling have any shows coming up next month?
That will be announced.
You want to announce a Friday show?
Soon. Possibly, but yeah. If
Okay.
you could zoom in on those just a little bit, possibly.
It won't let me zoom in any further.
Okay, but yeah, you can see I put jewels on them, and I cleaned them up and made them all pretty. There's no plastic on them anymore from the shipping. But yeah, that was them brand new after I had put stones on them and shit and made them all pretty. But yeah, that was them brand new.
Very well done. Very well done. All right. Well, I know Will Height's got to go. He's got an important phone call to make. And, gentlemen, I'd say, we covered the event very well. We even got to see JD come in. I hope JD does better. I hope he does better, man. That whole thing with JD is just terrifying. I can't believe that actually happened.
Yeah. I'm talking to Dudley right now. I was going to see if he wanted to come on the podcast.
Dudley? Who's Dudley? Mac Daddy Duds?
Mac Daddy Duds, yeah.
If he wants to come on the podcast, hey, I'm all for it. If any of the wrestlers, I know we have Chad Osmond, Richard Neely, obviously we have Sage. If anybody wants to come on for an interview or talk or hang out with us, you all are more than welcome to by my account. I think you're all more than welcome to. So, does he want to come on tonight, or does he want to wait and do it Friday?
I'm asking real quick here
to see which one works best for him. See
and real quick, American League is leading 5-3 in the bottom of the sixth.
Kermit says, "Good night. I'll call Friday." Kermit, you motherfucker.
We really need to get a fucking somehow a call in.
I know
thing going on.
We need to get a phone call, a call line. You know,
Tyler, just go get a bullshit fucking phone and link it up somehow, or a bullshit like call thing app on your computer.
What
I know they got the WhatsApp bullshit. You could probably download it on your computer, and that fucking will cycle phone calls.
Yeah. I know
you could I know it may not, I don't know how well it worked, but you could also just use Facebook Messenger for people to call in.
What we need.
Well, WhatsApp is a lot better than fucking Facebook Messenger because it actually gives you a phone number.
What we need, and maybe we could get the three of us and Sid does myself. You know what, Chad? If you guys want to, you're more than welcome to. Should I?
That would be super fucking cool.
That would be really cool to have. We had for those of you who haven't heard, because I know there's some people who watch the show who don't have Facebook. 420 has unfortunately left the show, and he was part of most of our marketing and all that stuff. He left because of health issues and just wanting to choose new ventures and stuff like that. And we're gonna miss him. There's no denying that. We're gonna miss the man. But since he left, it's like I need to find, because my schedule, it's really, really hard to try and work stuff up. And Kluge already works on 2 shows. He works on this show and Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster. I need to find someone who is like, hey, dumbass, let me do it this way. Let me put this up for you and help out. We need to find like another tech support person. We need like a second tech support / marketing person. You know, and I know the comments. I've already seen one. Get a female. We have a female. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we know who you are. Who said that? But yeah, for those of you who didn't know, sadly 420 left the show. We wish him the best of luck. He left because of health issues and just wanted to try new ventures. I'm still talking to him. We're all still friends with him. I've talked to him today.
Yeah. I'm friends with him too. I love 420. Still a good guy.
Yeah, still a good guy.
Sometimes people just need a little bit of a break to get away and chill out.
Yep, he does. He does. And you never know. Maybe he'll come back as a guest one day. Maybe he'll come back full time. Who knows? Door's always open, just like the door's always open for Tim. It's just how it is. That's how we work this shit. Timmy! So
yeah, there's only, we only close the doors on a few people.
Yeah. You know, I've had so many people ask about that shit, and I don't want to throw shade. I don't want to throw shade.
I don't want to throw shade, but I'll throw the whole umbrella.
I don't even want to deal with it. You know, I'm having more fun doing this show than dealing with the show we were on. The only good thing that came out of that show was meeting all of you. That was it.
Yeah, it's because I'm pretty cool.
I've had people accuse me. I want to talk about it, but I don't want to. Because I just want to move on. I just want this show to do good. I want the cast and the audience
wanting to move on, but sometimes it's just so fucking great. Oh, shit. I just blew that pen apart. Fuck that pen.
I've had people
I
ask,
don't know.
why aren't we on?
Sometimes it's just so great to talk about things and getting it right out of the way.
I don't want to talk about it because
I do.
I know you want to talk about it. Bubba's
And
like,
you know what?
Bubba's like, I came in after all that. I'm neutral, so
He's not neutral. He knows. He knows.
he knows.
Exactly
He knows.
what the fuck.
Oh yeah, I know.
But at the
for
same
sure.
time, maybe on one of my, I finally need to boot my show up.
You're always more than welcome to, man. You're always more than welcome to.
Yeah. Late night Shay shenanigans. I still need to find my co-host.
Yeah.
Which I have a co-host in mind, and I've been talking to my buddy, the third member of the solution.
Oh,
My brother, Darian Frost, who is just as crazy and as ill-minded and fucking reckless as me and Wells. Or
hey, look who hopped in finally.
What Skeletor.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't. Let's just say this, okay? We were on a show. We all met on a previous show. And we left that show because the host went way too toxic, way too backstabby. And people have asked, why am I not on that show anymore? And I don't want to do it. It's been a year now. I actually look forward to doing this show more than that. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything else about it.
That dude was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't completely say that. Because he was actually a good friend.
He was. He did get me into broadcasting. He taught me how to broadcast.
He was a good friend. And his head was, it just got corrupted over the years. And I would still like to consider him a friend. I really would. But I don't know what goes on in his head. I really don't. I would like to talk to him one day and maybe source some shit out, but
I would like to talk to him one day too and sort shit out as well. But it has to be where he's not going to come and he's not going to be, well, it's going to be more like talk, and that's it.
Yeah, listen,
if he was to do the whole what he did back in the day, I'd probably hit him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell him to calm his titties down, and I'll probably punch him in his face. But he needs to just calm down and respect, and because I'd be willing to sit and talk with him, just as I would be willing to fucking sit and talk with, as me and Bubba's talked about, guy down in Gerard, which I have no problem with nowadays.
Yeah.
Southern Fried. Fuck, his name is escaping my fucking head. Rhino, yes.
Rhino.
Yeah.
Rhino.
And every time Rhino's come in now, I've always said hi and shit like that. So yeah, and yeah, it's whatever.
Apparently Skeletor's seen that show too.
Man, fuck that show. I watched it. I'm thinking about the house. He's a cook.
Yeah. I would be interested in talking to the guy.
Thank you, Skelly.
I'd be interested in talking to the guy and just burying the hatchet and getting it over with.
I would also, but I know that he won't let shit go.
No, he won't. He won't. He never does.
We are the more mature people whenever it comes to that aspect.
Yeah, and I try to be. You know, because I've said it 1,000 times before, and I'll say it 1,000 times again. I don't care what happens to me on this show. I don't care if I get ran over by a car, if it raises money for Wrestling for a Cure. I don't care if I get the shit beat out of me by Sage.
Can we use your Homo hot rod?
The one that had the gas line punctured on it.
Will you let me come over there and fix that car?
Oh, it's already fixed. All we have to do is replace the Petcock line. It's good.
You gotta do what with cock?
I'm trying to have a serious fucking conversation here, you asshole.
I'm sorry. This is how I is.
At the end of the day, I care more about the cast members I've got on this show, the audience members who watch the show, and Wrestling for a Cure. And that more, I care about those three things more than I care about myself.
And that is why this show is the best damn fucking podcast.
Yep. So.
Yep. I'm happier here where I'm at.
I know we're in the Central Illinois area, and there is another show that obviously everybody probably heard about called Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster. I don't even want to compete with them. I'm just like, look, do your own shit. If you want to let's just coexist.
You know what? I saw Dan and Christina at Wrestling for Cure.
Skeletor, I'm not going to highlight that comment, but thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we saw Dan and Christina, and everybody knows if you watch Morning Disaster, I will go on that show and piss him off.
I do. But I check it out all the fucking time.
We got along very well.
I'll hang out in the back.
Yeah.
And Dan and Christina it was super awesome to see them at Wrestling for Cure. And they come up to me and they were talking to me, and it was super cool.
I'll tell you what's funny. If you ever noticed this,
I didn't realize how fucking short Dan was.
I was going to talk about that. Dan is short as fuck. Do you ever notice there's like a serious Sonny and Cher height distance there?
That's what I give him shit about all the time.
Oh yeah.
I can't stop myself.
Like at first I was like, even Jim the photographer was shorter or taller than you.
I think honestly, Dan is still taller than Tyler Cooley.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think he is.
Yeah, absolutely. But I was so happy to see those two there. I really wish Ray could have been there too. But I know he's going through some shit right now with his wife being down in. I think
she has some family issues down in Texas that she's taking care of. And we hope whatever it is that you guys it's all taken care of and everything comes out good in the end, whatever it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shit.
What is this morning disaster? No, that is not. Oh shit. No, Skeletor.
No.
Absolutely not the right thing. Absolutely not the right thing. That's far left.
Skeletor. It is a show you have to pay for. You have to pay for it.
Yeah. You have to pay for
always.
it. It's on Patreon.
Shut up! We're trying to say. Do you know how much shit we'll get in? Because Skeletor's.
I don't know where Bubba went.
Yeah, it's on Patreon. You gotta pay like I don't know how much. I don't. They don't do any free shows. They do no free shows.
No free shows.
No free shows whatsoever. That's the other show.
It's like $100 on Patreon.
There you go. It's $100 on Patreon. But
yep.
But you know who I was happy to see Saturday?
Who's that?
Rip Mystic show up.
Oh yeah,
he's in all the PWA shows or PW shows.
I grew up with him, and like back in the day, we
I
used to
grew
hold.
up, and he's still the same size.
we used to do like little wrestling shows on this like big ass trampoline back when we were kids.
He told me all about that. You're a cocksucker, Skeletor.
It was good to
I
talk
want
to
to see
him.
this show.
Now we have a Mama Skeletor.
No, Skeletor, you know. Mama Skeletor. It's okay, Jerome. I'll buy you a Patreon. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Tokyo. Where's Tokyo? Mama?
Tokyo, we need you to track our
We need Raven. We need Tokyo. We need fucking
Dutchman. We need
Dutchman.
He-Man.
Mama. What the fuck?
Bulma.
From Mama's OnlyFans money. Oh, what the fuck?
We don't need. Amanda, shut up! Don't even just ignore him.
Amanda, yeah, ignore. Don't add to it.
We don't. I swear to God, I do not.
Shit.
We have had. It pays the bills. Skeletor, it's on Patreon. You have to subscribe to it on Patreon. It's like $100. Where do I watch this show? It's $100 on Patreon.
Hey, Skeletor, do you have TikTok? Can you find me on TikTok? Because I'll give you all the fucking greasy.
No, don't give him all the greasy shit on. We do not want to unleash a nuclear warhead that is Skeletor.
I kind of do.
I kind of do too, but
TikTok, fucking. Let's see. I have Instagram. I have Instagram. I have Snapchat.
I'm harmless. You're not harmless.
I've got Instagram. I've got TikTok, Snapchat. I've got it all. Whatever you want. Skelly, I got you.
Oh, the fuck you are. See, Dutch was even like, shut the fuck up, harmless. Oh, he genuinely tried. I do not want to see. No, Skeletor, take our word for it. It's not up your alley. There are plenty of other podcasts I'm sure you can watch. One you.
I can actually post this in here. Ramsey Sage. That's my Instagram.
Oh snap, Sage.
I do not have OnlyFans.
Why is everyone always picking on Sage? And everybody asks, why did they pick on you, Tyler? No, have you seen when Sage is on the show? Holy shit. Oh. I don't think you need to. I don't think you need to watch that show. I think you're good. And please, out of respect for Adam. Okay, there you go. There it is. Instagram, Ramsey Sage.
I don't have OnlyFans.
I think that's a good enough spot for us to get the fuck out of here for the night.
Why we gotta get out of here?
This is going down a rabbit hole. This is going down a rabbit hole I don't think anybody wants. Tyler's on OnlyFans. Not on OnlyFans, but I don't know if Cooley might be. Oh, God. All right, chat room, get your final thoughts in for tonight. Let's go ahead and start with Bubba. what's your final thoughts, man?
Final thoughts. Again, we got to thank everybody involved in Wrestling for a Cure. Everyone involved. I mean, that Sage, Will Height, Tim, all the wrestlers, all the security, all the people who put up the ring, took it down, cleaned up the place afterwards, people running concessions, everyone. Everyone did an awesome job. Good job, everyone.
Good job indeed. All right. Good show, going long. Love it. Everybody likes the long. Don't either of you say a fucking word. Come to think of it, if he's watched that one show, chances are he's probably already seen. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to shut the fuck up. I don't want to put that evil on them. What the fuck, Sage?
No one knows Steve any better than Tyler does.
Oh, shut up, Bubba. Shut the hell up. Let's go with Sage. What's your final thoughts?
But Wrestling for a Cure, we did it again. It was fucking phenomenal. I would say it was a long night, like it usually is, but we fucking did great.
Oh, yes.
This is the first night we actually got out of there fucking early. 8 seasons, first night we actually got out of there early. Which surprises the fuck out of me, to be honest. And surprised Tim.
Yeah.
And Will Height. Well, you say yeah, but you weren't even there for fucking the end of
I
it.
had to deal with a car that had the brake caliber C stuff. I showed you the freaking brake pad that blew off.
Jesus.
As opposed to brand new
fuck?
brake pad, yeah.
Still thinking about putting my cash app in there.
Don't put your... Oh, don't! All right.
But, for the rest of that, Wrestling for Cure was successful. Probably didn't raise as much money as we wanted to, but doesn't matter because we still raised a lot of money for St. Jude's.
Oh, yeah.
So whether it was what we wanted to or not, St. Jude's is still getting money for those children, and that's what counts.
Yep.
100%. There you go.
We will bounce back quicker this next season because we're going to start earlier. That's all we can do. We're going to have to start earlier and fight harder. And we will fight as hard as we fucking possibly can for these kids.
Oh shit. Here's Herbert. Starting shit. All right. I'm going to throw a final thought in this time. I normally just do the final thoughts for all the cast members in the show and all that stuff, but I know this week so far has been very interesting. It's been a roller coaster. We had a very successful Wrestling for a Cure show, and I believe that they did very well, and I hope that they've raised some good money. And I also know that considering the news that came out on the political landscape over the past few days, look, this political dogma that we have, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're left. I don't care if you're right. I'm not going to judge you over what your political preference does. I'm not. We need to drop this. We need to drop the hatred. We need to stop we need to stop this complete evisceration of the people's lives over their association with one political party or the other. We need to remember we're all Americans at the end of the day. We all want what's best for America. We all have different ideas. It's called agree to disagree. Okay? So,
Okay.
let's just what? What?
No, I just said okay.
Okay. At the end of the day, we're all Americans. We're all Americans. No one deserves to be hurt. No one deserves violence as a response to something that. Let's just stop it. This political dogma is going to be a cancer that destroys this country if we allow it to. It's time for us to sit there and say, you know what? Time to drop it. It's called agree to disagree. I'm friends with people who are liberals, and I'm friends with people who are conservatives, and we'll butt heads over a lot of things. But it's called agree to disagree. And at the end of the day, we're still just friends. You got Sage there, who's a Trump supporter, and you don't see me bashing him for being a Trump supporter. No, that's his preference. Bubba, mostly right wing. I don't bash him for it. I wouldn't bash anybody for being liberal. It's called agree to disagree, and we need to stop this childish antics that destroy our country. So, some final thoughts for the chat room. Corey says, final thought, why do men deal with proposing? They're talking to the pussy, not you.
Wow. Yeah, he right.
Skeletor says, final thought, drop your hatred, embrace peace, mend bridges, drop egos. Why can't we be friends? That's actually so.
You know what, Skeletor? I fucking love you for that.
That is legitimate. I'm gonna say that's good on you. Good on you.
Jerome, I'm using your government fucking name.
Your government name.
I fucking love you.
Herbert says
Straight up.
Herbert says Cooley is at my house eating popsicles. And Corey says, yes, well said, Tyler. I don't care who you vote for. It's your God-given right. Amen. Amen.
I want you to pull up Skeletors and leave that up here for the rest of the night.
All right. That is very true. All right. With that said, this has been a special edition of the Best Damn Podcast. We're doing this because, unfortunately, I do have to work tomorrow night, and we really wanted to cover the results of Wrestling for a Cure. On behalf of the cast and crew, we really hope that JD McTaggart, we hope you recover well soon.
Yes.
And get well soon,
Get
more
better,
importantly.
JD.
You're always welcome back on the show whenever. We will be back. Are you going to do a show tomorrow, or you want to just wait and do Friday?
I
say just do it Friday. This will be our Wednesday show here.
Yeah, I could do. I'll do one Friday.
I'm off. So.
You're off. Okay, we'll do one Friday then.
Fuck you, Kermit. Yeah. All right. Well, with that said, here's a little sneak peek of Friday coming up. We're going to talk about we didn't get to it tonight. We got some situations going on here in Springfield, Illinois. We're going to talk about the horrible singing of the national anthem at the Home Run Derby last night, and a whole lot more. So stay tuned for more. But in the meantime, on behalf of Abel Binkley, on behalf of Jason Kluge, on behalf of Jason Wilhite, and Tyler Cooley, that's Sage Ramsey. That's just Bubba. And I'm Tyler. We will see you Friday on the next episode of the Best Damn Podcast. Until then.
Jerome, thank you for your final thought.
We will see you Friday.
You are so fucking right, bro.
Until then, here.
Give me that card now.
Give you that what?
I said, give me that card now.
Well, until Friday.
He gave it to 420 before. I deserve it now.
Until then, here it is. Your moment is in.
시원해마. 시원해마.
I'm the Cooley's back.
看好시원해마.
Dumbass.
Take a bite out of crime. All right, we'll see you on Friday. So
Hold on.
What's up?
Hold on.
Tyler Cooley's back.
Tyler, what's your final thought?
I am back, and I see my name, Skeletor. I don't know if you're still watching, but hi.
Hey, show Tyler Cooley Skeletor's final thought.
I will. Where is it? Here it is. There's his final thought. Final thought, Deep. Drop your hatred, embrace peace, mend bridges, drop egos. Why can't we be friends?
Wow, Skeletor. I like that one.
Oh shit.
That's not your usual not your usual final thought. I like
How real is that?
No kidding, right? That is, I think maybe Skeletor's trying to be, normal and all. No, he's not. I just hit myself with a fucking microphone. He's not trying to be normal at all. Right back to it. Cooley, present your asses. All right, you got a final thought real quick?
I don't know, man. I missed most of the show.
You're good.
He's ripped.
Yeah, that too.
All right, we'll just. Go ahead.
What I can and will say, since I missed it all earlier, if you weren't at Wrestling for a Cure, it was a great show. I had a good time. I got to ring announce. Getting to be a part of a show like that was actually really cool. And when I say things are an honor and a privilege, like that was, because I mean that was a benefit show for St. Jude. So everybody that was there for a reason. And it was kind of a big deal. So we had fun, good time. Got a little crazy there towards the end. I got kind of lost, but fun.
All right.
You did a good job.
And I have, Cooley, you're cheating on me with Herbert. Now, I never said that, Skeletor.
Where's you notice there's more thirsty people in the chat room for Cooley than there is April?
If you guys didn't know this too, as of today, Wrestling for a Cure Season 7 was last year. On this day, I have officially known all of these guys for one whole year. Yep.
So we won your anniversary of joining the show, basically.
Now I'm on the show. Yep. I got a crazy Skeletor trying to get my bootieth.
Your bootiest minimus.
Your bootiest.
Your bootiest minimus.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy to think how far, a year can like things can change and how far you can come. And
yeah, you kind of grew a little mustache in that year.
Yeah.
I can't wait for next year, y'all. Oh, my mustache! I still got to fill it in the middle.
You might have a goatee by then.
Skeletor,
Oh, so Herbert was apparently there.
What did he just say? I hear something about admiring the host. Hey, I wasn't the host. I was the ring announcer. Although I did get a little worried there during one of the matches. After I was told that after one of the matches I had to be in the ring to make the announcement of the winner. And
this is hurry up and end it so we can get out of here before someone got Herbert and Jesse now.
Well, listen,
holy shit.
I don't know.
You're stoned.
Well, what's new?
He's not wrong.
We were at our friend's house not too long ago, and the friend looked at me and he was like, "Why don't you ever come over here and hang out?" And I looked at him and I said, "Hi. I'm here right now. The fuck do you mean?"
All right. We're going to end the show on that. Skeletor has gone strangely quiet with Jesse and Herbert. What has this show become? This show has become nothing more but a thirst trap for Cooley. Stop it. All right. We will see you all Friday on the next episode of the Best Damn Podcast. So long, everybody.
Oh, shit.
TV. Bye, guys. I do.
Remember that one time whenever you stuck a chicken in your ass?
The oil rig crew is.
Shut up. I'm letting the show.